Hello everyone, in this video I want to talk about the body attributes. Now I'm new to Cyberpunk world and of course to Cyberpunk 2077, so I wanted to learn more about different attributes and how they affect the gameplay. So the body attribute is one of different attributes, as you can see here, which you can put points in. So if you put more points, it will of course increase different things in the game, and usually body is related to strength in general. If you decide to invest in body, and depends on the build you are creating, because usually body attribute is good to invest in if you are creating kind of a strong solo. Again, you can have a fast solo, a strong solo, maybe in a hybrid, but if you're going for a strong solo, investing in body type, short is by the way BT, this is a good place to invest your points. This defines your strength, endurance and constitution. Now, being strong in the game means that you kind of rely on power instead of going with speed. And again, depends on the build you decide. But if you want to kind of really like be very strong, put a lot of points in body. So again, we don't know everything, of course. But if you're strong, you might be able to kind of bed things in your surrounding. Maybe kind of push doors with your hand, which otherwise you wouldn't. Probably need to hack them. It might synergize as well with different cyberware, like Gorilla Fist, for example, which by the way made a video, you can check it out. It's a really cool one. You might be able to pick up enemies, even big enemies, and throw them out when you can just knock them down if you hit them, if they're kind of weak. You can carry bodies easily because you are strong, so maybe you'll be able to run with the body because it's kind of more athletic, or for a long period of time instead of just carrying them very slowly. Now, I've also read that the body attributes do affect certain weapons. For example, they affect two-handed guns, which are kind of pretty massive guns. So if you are strong, you'll be able probably to carry those. I know that if you are strong, you'll be able to even dismount torrent guns and even carry them yourself and shoot them in certain parts of the game, and we've seen some gameplay regarding to this, by the way. And I also had the developer talk about this. So again, if you're strong, have a strong solo build, you'll be able to do that, and this is really cool. Your melee attacks probably will be much stronger. You have this extra damage you can deal. So again, it affects both melee attack, punches, and athletics. And from what I read in several places, you'll be able even to grab enemies and use them as a shield. This is cool. It's not the first time I'm seeing this in a game, but if this exists, well, this would be amazing. You can just carry someone and just, shoot and carry them and just protect yourself from not getting hit from bullets. Now, there are some things that I haven't read that might be related to this. For example, maybe there are some recovering times for certain hits. Depends on the weapon that NPCs actually hit you. So maybe if you are strong, your recovery time will be faster. I mean, it doesn't mean that something shoots you, you're gonna recover. You don't have any effect. I mean, maybe there's some, maybe electric guns that shoot you, it kind of stun you. And if you are strong, this kind of duration will be lower, or if you get wounded or something like that. By the way, in the tabletop, you have different type of, again, body types and points. For example, it's defined that if you invest like 2 points, it's kind of very weak. Between 3 and 4 points, it's weak. 5 to 7 points is average. 8 to 9 is strong, and 10 points is very strong. We need to see how this actually resembles the Cyberpunk 2020 tabletop definition in terms of how these points are actually applied. In terms of whether there's a maximum of 10 points, how much points you can actually invest. We need to see in the game, of course. But it says also that you can carry 10 times your body type in kilograms. And you can also deadlift 4 times your body type in kilograms. So again, it actually improves your ability to kind of carry things, heavy things with you. And as I mentioned, it was also talked about with the developers. And they mentioned that you will be able, if you are strong enough, to carry kind of people or even very heavy guns that otherwise just wouldn't able to do so. So again, of course, some of the things are inherited from the attributes from the tabletop game, so we know. But again, because this is a video game version of it, there might be things similar, there might be things that might change a bit, and it doesn't mean that it has to be like one-on-one in terms of points and stuff, because they need to balance the game. There are probably other things that I don't know about, but definitely you can see that it's based on the original rules of the tabletop game Cyberpunk. Now this is all cool because as you can see, you can really see that the RPG elements are embedded in the DNA of this game. This is why character creation won't be something that you're going to finish just in 2 minutes and going to say, I'm just going to press auto and just go. People are going to spend time way ahead before the game is out to make sure they kind of know which type of character they want to play and which point are they going to spread the points, attribute points, to create the character that they think they will enjoy playing when the game is out. Because otherwise, when you get into the screen without actually planning, I think it's going to take you for a long time. You're going to start reading by then. So that's why I start reading even before that, and that's why I want to share with you this information. If there's something else that you want to share, something news that I don't know and you think this is important, let me know in the comment section below so everybody can know about it, and it'd be easier for us to kind of go through the character creation relatively fast and start playing the game than spending time there when the game is out and spend hours over hours just trying to understand what each one does and then try to realize what character we want to create. So again, thanks for watching. Consider subscribing to my channel and giving a like. I'll see you on the next video. Thanks everyone. Cheers.